Hi, it's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been an interesting week. Um, just sort of lost my crojo. Um, Knowing that we have family members who are really hurting this week, I felt sort of guilty about enjoying my crochet. Um, so I didn't do as much as I usually do. We did have one funeral for my husband's aunt who is local. We're still not sure of the plans for his brother-in-law in Florida. So we're just hanging in there, praying for everyone, and um, that's all we can really do right now is pray. So Monday was my last video. I had 2 items made with my yarn from the Mystery Yarn Challenge. Now there are 3. This is Baby Louie. It's a pattern by Christine at Whimsical Yarn Creations. She had one of those deals at some point. His nose seems like it's smushed. Get his nose a little bigger there. At some point she had a deal where you got all of her patterns for one set amount, and I got them all. So I have Baby Louie, Louie Jr., Louie. They're all different sizes. So I might make another one. This is Baby Louie, but I think there's another monkey that is just a little bit smaller, because this one is probably about 8 inches from, well, a piece of paper is 8.5 inches. Yeah, he's probably 7.5, 8 inches. So he's about 8 inches sitting. And I've got another one of her patterns that says it's only about 6 inches sitting. So maybe I'll make a smaller one because I still have lots of the yarn left. I also made one item. Oh, you're probably wondering, like, what is she wearing? Years and years ago, a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. No, it's not Star Trek. When Hunger Games was really hot and you had Katniss with her fancy cowl with all the fancy neck and all that. And there was also a skier who, shortly after the whole Katniss Hunger Games cowl thing, she wore an asymmetrical wrap that her aunt made for her. So I designed one, and I made one in a light blue color, put it on my Etsy. I made another one in a navy blue color, put it on my Etsy. I think they're still there. All these years later, they haven't sold. But then I got out my scrap yarn, and I made this scrap yarn poncho. It's asymmetrical. There's a hole on this side to stick your arm through, and this side you're just like shoulder length with the poncho. So I found it in the closet. When I was looking for a particular dress for the funeral, I was looking for a particular black dress. Went through the closet twice, couldn't find it. It had slipped off the hanger and was down on the floor. But I did find this when I was searching the closet. So it's good for around the house. Well, I wore it to work today, but then no one saw me because there's usually no one in the building. Okay. Artist's Choice bag. When I had my husband make up the bags of yarn with a couple different colors for me to make projects with, I got my new book, the Tiny Toys to Crochet, and I made up the Chameleon pattern using one of his bags of yarn. I did finish off the burnt orange making this. I tried sticking to the pattern. I just couldn't get the legs to look the way her legs looked, following the pattern. She had you make this long rectangle and then you would make a toe by doing a few single crochets and then decreasing the next row, then decreasing the next row, so it would come to a point. Then cut your yarn and reattach it 3 more times for 4 toes. No, I couldn't get it to work. And I did not want to deal with down at the toe of an animal 3 different yarn tie-ons. Nope, nope, not happening. So I went my own. I think I did like a chain 12, and then slip stitch back 3, chain 4, slip stitch back, chain 4, slip stitch back to make the 3 toes. Let's get up here closer. And then I did, I think, 2 single crochets, skipped 2 chains, and then half double crocheted the rest of the way back to make the little elbow. The problem with that is, okay, when you put 2 on this side, when you put 2 on this side, the right side is facing forward. It's facing out. But when you do it this way, in order to get the legs to go same direction, you got the wrong side. So I'm thinking if I went a couple of chains shorter, and instead of skipping 2 chains to make this elbow bend this way, if I did 3 single crochets in 1 stitch, that would make it bend in the other direction, and then I would have both legs. It's a little detail, but I'm going to try it with the next one. Since I still have yarn left in this artist choice bag, I'm thinking of making one that has the light green for the head, and then a brighter orange for these stripes, and then a little bit less of the dark green. So I'm finishing up another project in the Mystery Yarn Challenge color schemes. All I have left to do is 1 ear and a scarf, and it will be done. And then I'll probably make another chameleon. Like I said, the pattern book, 20 Tiny Toys to Crochet, is written in British terms. So you got to keep remembering, okay, DC is single crochet. Okay, well, I actually went through, retyped the pattern to just 1 page. I put a picture of my chameleon at the top, wrote on the pattern what book it was from, the designer's name. So I will continue to credit the designer for the pattern, but I just put it in my terms, my style that I like patterns written in, and saying single crochet instead of double crochet. And then I put in my notes about how I did the legs differently. So now I can just look at 1 page in my notebook instead of this tiny little book trying to keep it open to the page that I was dealing with. Speaking of books, on Monday I told you that I won Amigurumi Wars, and I was going to get a prize from 4 of the hosts. No, not 4, 6. 6 of the hosts from Amigurumi Wars. Judy from Witch Piece Crafts reached out to me all the way from Australia and gave me a choice of Ravelry patterns or buying me some bucha through my coffee shop or an Amazon gift card. And I said Amazon gift card. She did get back to Amazon within a few hours. I had an Amazon gift card in my email. Clicked it, added it to my account. I'm just sitting there. I'm scrolling through Amazon like, I need some safety eyes, but that's about it. Maybe I'll get myself a new t-shirt. You know how you're looking at stuff, and then all of a sudden you see something, you're like, yes, that is it. Get the whole thing in there? just a girl who loves penguins and crochet. It just arrived today. Now I did have also safety eyes on that order, and it told me that used up the gift card pretty much, and it told me you have to spend $4 and such cents in order to get free shipping. Otherwise, you're going to pay like $8.17 in shipping. Spend $4, get shipping free. $8.17 in shipping. So I searched clearance yarn, and I added a skein of yarn, which has not arrived yet, and who knows when it is going to arrive because we have some bad weather on the horizon. I'll tell you about that after my next 2 points. So I added that yarn to my cart. You need to add 7 cents more to qualify for free shipping. So I found another skein of yarn on clearance that was $2.99. Okay. So I have Amazon orders floating around the universe that who knows when they will get here, because we are expecting a massive storm this weekend. Our state governor has declared Western New York a state of emergency. Like, don't go anywhere, stay home. The winds are supposed to pick up overnight. The rain is supposed to change to snow. We're going to get up to 20 inches of snow over the course of the next 2 days, with wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. It's going to be a very good weekend to stay home. Thing is, the Bills are playing at home on Sunday. They haven't canceled the game. So it's like, bad weather, everybody stay home. Do not go anywhere unless it's absolutely necessary. Bills game, absolutely necessary. I also got the second book that I had ordered from Thrift Books. This is Mini Amigurumi Animals, and it has 20 cute little critters that just work up really tiny. So I haven't had a chance. It just arrived today. It was stuffed in my mailbox when I came home. So I'm looking forward to trying some of these out. I noticed that this is another book that's written in UK terms. I'm getting good at translating that. So I told you about the weather. I told you about the stuff that came in. I think I'm done. I will check in like tomorrow, because I know I'm going to finish one item tonight. All I have left is the ears and a scarf. And it's something that I've made before. So you might be able to guess which critters, like which pattern I've been using before, where it's a critter with a scarf. And then I have a chameleon on my agenda. And whoa, that looks bright on here. There was a palette, a color palette that had like these 3 colors together with a light green. I haven't pulled the light green yet. And it called it Bollywood. So I'm going to make a Bollywood owl. Oh, it would be nice. It'd be nice if my Amazon order came, because I got 18 millimeter safety eyes, and that's what this pattern calls for. These are 12s. He's supposed to have bigger eyes there. Oh, maybe I'll wait on that one until the eyes do arrive, because I think he would look cuter with the big eyes. But let it snow. I have the yarn to keep me busy. I have the projects lined up. We have a wood stove. The only thing is, if we lose power for an extended period of time, I won't be able to upload any videos, because if power goes out, we're going to lose our Wi-Fi, and I won't be able to charge my phone. So usually we do lose power when the winds get that high. But the last time, like a few days ago, when the winds were that high, we didn't lose power until winds were really blowing for 2 days. And then they stopped blowing, and then we lost power. Welcome to Western New York. Okay, I'm going to go play with yarn. I'm going to go finish another project made with the Mystery Yarn Challenge yarn. And then I'll make a chameleon, and who knows where I'll go from there. But, oh, looking at another, yeah, I had plans for that. So many projects, so little time. Bye-bye. Have a great week, and hug the people you love.